As I've been traveling beyond Babylon, a rare, brilliant, skillful wordsmith poet, a brother, Clarity, from the same hometown of Babylon, has been on a journey of his own. He traveled on the road across America like Jack Kerouac, landed in the West Coast and contemplated Tupac and hip-hop, and then experienced the beauty of nature in Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant, the beloved, the one and only, Clarity!
I am rhyme, occupying the time between the needle and the groove, atrophy and movement. I exist as an example of all that is possible. I am the impossible, the apostle of nature. I walk between the fall of autumn and the rise of winter. I enter the atmosphere as newly fallen snow and depart as mist into the layers of the cold earth below. I am the wisdom of Isis. Summer exists in my iris, and I have danced with clouds that create the storms of change. The sun is my oracle. I recited the words of the final prophet before the dawn of her birth, and after the night of her death, I will be all that is left. I am unable to guess these multiple choices and their consequences on my flesh. I rest at the center of excess and emaciation. Attention and distraction, creation and destruction are born within me, occurring in unison. The sun spinning on each page turn as each page burns as it is written, and I exist within that moment that ink turns to ash. I am the cast-aside vine of an overextended olive branch. I have found myself at the time of my death, only to be lost again at birth, and I've since settled on the fine line of mortality and everything else. When everything else is everything else, I swing between the changing seasons. I live within reason and excuse, clarity and confusion. I am the single silver strand of a common threaded tapestry, mapping the universe. I have charted the course of man, and I stand at the intersection of doubt and desire. I am fire within ice storms, born on the cusp of 9 astrological signs. I am water bearer, fish handler. I have ridden upon the centaur's back, shooting opal arrows from Jupiter at Saturn's goats of onyx black. The moon has offered me pearls, and in return I have placed rubies on the sun. I have seen the rams that dwell on the surface of Mars, diamonds for eyes, sacrificing the white bull of Venus. Taurus, I am Horus resurrected, carrying emeralds for the twins of Mercury, offering crabs, claws, paws of the wolf in my hands, and I've danced with scorpions upon the scales of Venus, balancing sapphire purity. I am the lion of Mercury. Gemini resides in my eyes, and I am that universal door. I am all this and more. I have explored the corridors of sound and found visions of existence within vibrations underground. I communicate with this land through roots of trees and beehives. I've entered the minds of Moria, forewarning dwarves of orcs and warriors. Sword sorcerers and warlocks have all flocked to the side of my arrival. I am the revival of prophecies. I am the survival of all who have dropped to their knees seeking answers. Get up off of your knees. Reinvest in your dreams. There is no reality on screen. That shit is not real. Do not mistake your glowing throat for a square of humming pixels. Brainwashed and clean condition for some distant dulling issue. Evoke the son of anthems sung among the scarred and burning tissue. Within the sun our breath is one, and our kiss becomes the missile. We draw margins for the sake of the safety. We hold auctions for the making of drums. We dream of the light we're all holding. We build wars to protect what we've done. We are the wistful wandering of your binary star, flooding your DNA like oceans and Mars. No NSA can record who you are. You are solar, bound to the ground of the crown and the czar. I make no concessions for the monsters we've raised, or the ones that we are. They are our children. They are the explosions in the sky, and the falling debris is our legacy. So then, what is the shape of the cloud in this psilocybic allegory? Actually, it's more spatial than Mandelbrot, I suppose, but more textual than the looming bursting of the matrimony between forevermore and the forlorn satin of right now. And the worn and dusty vow of this one-horse town saddles up at every dusk and races every sunset. And I laugh as the tumbleweed stumbles by, knowing that the silent saloon swings from the rust of the hinge that once meant strength. And something resilient still allows these patrons to pass and come and go as they will to the thankless threshold weeping, now silently sleeping in the Van Gogh of this moon blue epiphany, these starry nights in all of their origins, setting suns among the flock like DNA in flames. It's more Osiris than Gestalt in the ripping at the seams, and it seems more like dreams on concrete than the glowing that's released when the DMT floods my Strassman intuition. And we, like stupid creatures, Or brilliant butte creators stand on the ledge of every moment still shouting into space. Erase my face off the memory card of every console obsolete. Are we divinity or digital when you really weigh it out? When you really weigh it out, factor in 21 grams and the weight of my pineal. And chop and snort that shit and sit and laugh as the kaleidoscope explodes. Oh, to the shaping of stability. Within the cosmic corners reaching for sustainable fertility. Oh, you are really an anomaly. The mere existence of your helix speaks volumes for the prophecy slow. As the morning orbiting infinity, and it's steady, and it's certain, and it's hinting at something else entirely. What's up, everybody?